everybody, Lori from Lori Book Trials here again with another TBR. This one for Valentine's. That is the whole month of February. It's run by Chapter Kate, I believe her name is, and don't remember who the other one is, but I know there's a co-host. But yeah, there's this really neat bingo thing that you can do. I don't know if you can see it. It might glare. But yeah, that's it. There we go. Maybe you can see a little bit better without the glare. I don't know. I'm sorry if it's glaring, you guys. I know it sucks, but this is the only way I can show you because I haven't been able to download it yet. But yeah. So, there's a lot of challenges. Some of these I don't know if I'm going to do, so I didn't pick out a book for it. Some of it's just like a self-care type thing, it's a challenge like type thing. So yeah, so let's get started. Like I said, it's a month long, so it goes from February 1st to February 28th. Yeah. So the first one is Cold Shower. Read a book that is rumored to have a steamy romance. I guess that's what it's supposed to be. Mine says to have a steamy, and then that's it. So I'm pretty sure it's a steamy, sexy. It's like a steamy scene or something like that. That one, A Court of Thorn and Roses, definitely, because of Tomlin. Is that how you say Tomlin? How do you say his name? Tamlin, and what? Frey, whatever. They have some steamy romance going on in this book. So got that. Next one is, this one is like just it's called Love Song. This one doesn't have nothing to, well, what you're supposed to do is pick out one of your books, and you're supposed to write a song or a poem about the book. Or something. It's bookish. The next one is Roses Are Red. Read a book with red on the cover. Six of Crows has red on the cover. You can see red coming off of that part. So, yes, I want to read this, even though it's a reread. The next one is Beautiful on the Shelf. Read a book that has a beautiful cover. I don't have a picture of it, and I don't know how to put it on there like people do, but I will begin in King of Scars, and I definitely want to read that, even though I am reading Six of Crows right now, and I'm currently finishing up Season Storm, but I don't have to read Crooked Kingdom really in order to read King of Scars, since I already know what happens at the end of Crooked Kingdom, since I've read it before. But I will probably get back to it eventually and read it because I do want to tab it. But for right now, this is the only one I'm going to worry about before I read the King of Scars one. But I'm definitely going to be getting that in the next few days, King of Scars. So that will work for read a book with a beautiful cover. Gift that keeps giving. Read a book that was gifted to you. Actually, I'm also doing this as a buddy read with one of my friends, but my husband gave this to me because he doesn't care. He don't read them, and and I didn't want to buy like new ones if he had this, as long as he would let me annotate it. And he said that was fine. He don't care if I annotate and tab. So I'm really excited about this one because I've never read The Lord of the Rings, but my friend wanted to start with The Hobbit, so we're gonna read that. So that was gifted from my husband. Let's see. Heartwarming. Read a book that you feel will warm your heart, or a book that has warmed your heart in the past. I think this retelling, and I've never read Pride and Prejudice, so I don't know if I should have read Pride and Prejudice first, but I think Pride by Eby. I forget how you say her name. I don't know how to say her last name, but I think this should be heartwarming. So hopefully I'm right. The next one is Forgotten Love. Read a book that you previously DNF'd. This one I didn't really DNF. I guess you could say I did because I kept reading a couple chapters and saying, oh, I don't know if I really like this book, so I put it aside. So technically I kind of did DNF it, but Heartless. And this would also work for Red on the cover. So if I don't get Six of Crows done, but I should, then this would cover more than one because you can double up. I think you can even triple up. I'm not positive. You'd have to watch for sure, but I'm pretty sure she said you could even triple up. So yeah, this one for a book that you previously DNF'd. Let's see, the next one is Forgotten Book. Okay, I did that one. Next one is Black History Month. Read a book by a black author. For that one, this one could also work for a book that you previously DNF'd because I could not get into this one last time, but I'm going to try again. And that's Dread Nation by Justine Ireland. So that one's going to be for Black History Month. The next one, Puppy Love. Read a middle grade book. For that one, I got The Storm Runner by J.C. Kravenitz, something like that. Kravenitz, something like that. That one's pretty, isn't it? I love the cover. That's Rick Rodin. How do you say his last name? Presents type book. Let's see. Living Single. Read a standalone. I don't know if I have a standalone. Maybe Pride is. I don't know if Pride is going to be a series or if it's just. But I don't think it's going to be a series. So I guess this one would work for a standalone. Maybe. So I can double up on that one. The next one is Together Forever. Buddy read a book with someone. I'm buddy reading with William Holden, who is also doing Valentine, because he was my Russian roulette that I got picked for that with him. So we're going to be reading one of the books that I'm going to be showing you in a minute. And I also have that covered because I'm reading The Hobbit. And I also have that covered for something else. Oh, it's not here, but he asked me if I would read the one after Court of Throne of Roses. The second one. You always forget what the second one's called. A Court of Mist and Fury. He asked me if I would buddy read A Court of Mist and Fury as well, so I don't have that here because he was asking me when I already put my books down. But yeah, let's see. The next one is use Numbers vaLITINES on social media, and don't forget to tag their Twitter account, which is number sign lowercase VA. Let me find it again. Lowercase VA, and then everything else is uppercase, which is LITINES. Let's see. The next one is by any other name, read a banned book. The Hunger Games, because I want to start this series and annotate it. I've only read this one. This is the only book out of the series I read. I watched the movie adaptation, how do you say it, of this one and the second one, but I've never read or watched the third book, movie. And my husband loves this series. Not the series. He never read the series, but he loves the movies, so he wants me to read these for then we can watch the last movie together. So yeah. And that was banned, like I said. So that one will work for banned. You see, the next one is To the Ends of the Earth. Read a translated book. Work, whatever you want to say. I don't know if I have any books that are translated. So right now I'm going to say I'm not doing that one. Next one is Read Cozy. Read in your coziest clothes or your coziest blanket. So any book any one of these books you can use for that one. The next one is 5-star read. Read a book that your friend, foe, or someone else, I guess, previously gave 5 stars. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos of people that I'm subscribed to that gave the Air of Fire 5 stars. I've read this before. I gave it 5 stars. This is like one of my favorite books from the series. So, yeah. So this one will definitely work for that. Let's see. The next one is Where You Go, I Go. Take a book everywhere you go. So any of these would work. The next one after that is More to Love. Read a book that's 400 or more pages. A lot of these books will work. But we will go with An Ember in the Ashes, which is what me and William are buddy reading as our main read. So yeah. And I've read this before, so it's a reread, but I want to annotate the series because this, spoiler alert, but if you haven't watched my favorite books of 2018, this one was was mentioned, but I was doing it for the second book in the series, Torch Against the Night. But I read both of them last year, so I put both of these together. They were, spoiler alert, tied for some other book for number 1. So this is a spoiler for one of the ones that was my favorite books last year. Because, like I said, there was 2. So, yeah. But I want to annotate this because I love this series so much. Ellis, or how do you say his name, is like my baby. I love him so much. And so much stuff, spoiler alert, happens in those books, and there's so much stuff happens in that series. I haven't read A Reaper at the Gates yet. I do have it, but let's get away from that. But yeah, that's my baby right here. My baby. You guys, my baby. Ellis is my baby. But anyway, let's go back to something else. The next one is Bubble Bath. Read a book while you're in a bubble bath. I do not have a bathtub, so I will not be doing that one because I don't have a bathtub to do a bubble bath in. So, let's see. After that one is Happily Ever After. Read a retelling. Technically, A Court of Thorns and Roses will work because that's a retelling of Beauty and the Beast. Not Six Crows. Heartless would work because it's a retelling to do with the Queen of Hearts and why she turned bad. But I am going with The Traitor Prince, which is a retelling, I think they said, of The Prince and the Pauper or something like that. And this is where somebody pretends like they're him or something, takes his identity, whatever you want to say, and he gets put in, this guy here, the actual person gets put in prison, and in order to get out or whatever, they have to fight in a ring with all these creatures and things. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna be good, and I can't wait to read it. The next one is Hot Date. Read by candlelight. So any book. The next one is Skinny Love. Read a book under 200 pages. I found Every Heart a Doorway, I believe that's what it's called, by Shannon McGregor or something like that, on Script. So I will be listening to that audiobook. It's like 176 pages. The next one is Sharing is Caring. Read a book that meets a challenge that is happening in another readathon that's going on in February. I am participating in Fairy Tale-thon. This is one of the books that I picked out for Fairy Tale-thon, so this will work. This one I picked for retelling for Fairy Tale-thon, so that one will work, and Heartless will work. That's another one. So spoiler alert, if you haven't watched my TBR yet, that's up for Fairy Tale-thon. Those will be some of my picks. Let's see. And the last one is Library Lovers Month. Read a book from the library. I if I get to the library, I will do that. Otherwise, maybe I will download a book from the Libby app, because I'm still borrowing it from a library. I'm just downloading it and listening to the audiobook. But yeah, maybe I'll do that, or maybe Monday or Tuesday, when the weather's better and my husband's home, I'll have him take me over to the library and I'll pick out a book. But I think that is it. I'm not seeing anything else. I was gonna say something else and my mind went blank on what I was gonna say. Oh my gosh. I hate when I was gonna say something I can't remember what it was. Oh geez. Can't think of what it was. I was gonna say something else to you guys and I can't remember. Guess it wasn't that important. But yeah. If you haven't watched my fairy tale thon, like I said, TBR, it is up already. I'm also if I could talk. I'm also participating in the booktube games. And this one would also work for, I think that's why, yeah. As a matter of fact, that's why I brought this in here. I completely forgot. This is the one I was going to pick for book that you can read for another readathon, or because like I said, I am participating in booktube games, and I am Team Neverland, and our read is this one, because each group has like a certain book that they're supposed to read. Like one book is reading Circe, one book is reading Stranger Dreamer. I can't remember what the other ones are, but there's some other books that people are reading. I think somebody's reading Renegades. And I think there's like 5 or 6 teams. But anyways, so this one would work for that one too, for readathon. Read a book that you're already reading for another readathon. So for the loved one. So yeah, and look at this. This could be also for a beautiful cover, because oh my god, is that gorgeous. I love this cover. This is the Owl Crate edition. But yeah, I think that is it. I also am going to have a book, but I don't know when I'm going to find out, because one of the things for this is that you can't do it now because it's too late, but you could put your name in and buy a book for somebody, and then they're supposed to buy you a book, and you're supposed to read that book. But I don't know who I'm supposed to be doing, because I never got something for that. So if I get that book, that will be awesome. But you'll find out during the wrap up on what I managed to read for that month. But yeah, I believe that is it. Yeah, let me know if you guys are if any readathon you are participating in February. I know there's a lot going on. I know there's Contemporary-thon. There's Blackathon. There's the booktube that I just said I'm doing, booktube games. There's the fairy tale thon. Which is the winter edition, and then there's this one, of course, the Valentine one. I'm sure there's other ones that I'm forgetting, but those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head. So if you're participating in any of those, let me know, and what you're reading, or if you have a TBR up for it, or if you're not participating in any readathons, but you just have a normal TBR, and you want me to watch the video for that, let me know. But I believe that is it. I hope you guys all have a good night. And I will be back tomorrow to do another video, because like I said, I'll be doing a TBR for booktube. Booktube games. Or YouTube. Yeah, booktube games. I'm sorry. My brain is like, oop, 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 oop. But yeah, booktube games. And yeah, that will be up tomorrow, and I'll probably have other videos as long as I get my actual mail and it's not suspended again. But that's another story. And that is it. And I hope you guys all have a great night. Remember, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I don't know if I mentioned it, I might have already, but I'm tired so I can't remember, but I got 2 new subscribers, so thank you to my new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, think about subscribing. And if you do, remember to hit the bell icon so you'll know whenever a video of mine is up, for you can watch it. And I hope you guys all have a great, 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 great night. And I love you all. And if you stayed for this crazy, crazy TBR, then you guys are very, very brave. If you guys still stay subscribed after watching this video, you guys are very, very brave. I love you guys all. And I will be back tomorrow. Lori at Lori Book Trials is out of here for the night. Mwah! If it will let me close it.